during the break as we watched some penguins get it on. Both teams were given 3 clues to a recent strange but true story. Hooper, Anderson and Ferret have... false teeth.
Oh, what's that? Oh,
Are they sanitary? Am I allowed to...
Yes, yes, of course they're sanitary. Yeah. Good. Yeah.
And now we all know what Claire would look like if she was British.
I was just thinking she looked like Tori Spelling.
Actually, be careful. Laurie Oakes wants them back.
They didn't taste good.
You know when you said, are they sanitised, is it safe? And I said, yes, I may have lied.
I would suggest that sanitised...
No, he's touching them.
I would suggest that proper false teeth don't have gaffer tape on them.
Seriously, they're taped together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you make of that, Paulie?
I would, well, I could pull some prints off the gaff tape.
Yeah, pull some prints off the gaff. I love it.
I totally could. And, you know, bite mark evidence.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid.
Well, Claire's bitten into them, so it's probably Claire.
It was her.
We also have bouncy things, apparently.
This? Or I assume it's...
I wonder if I can get that in my mouth.
I assume it's this way up, and they're the sort of ear things. Either that or that his nipples are really erect.
Milk the space alien.
Are you supposed to be able to bounce around on that?
Yeah, apparently.
Go on.
I'm not saying I could.
Go on, go on.
We're not here for your entertainment, people.
He can sing Morrissey or Vanilla Ice while he does it.
Yeah. The weird thing is that last time I had blue balls between my leg was high school. So.
What?
And finally, we have this.
You know what? He's not going to do the Vanilla Ice or Morrissey, so you're going to have to sing, Paul.
No, I can't.
Yes,
I can't
you can.
sing. No,
Come
I
on.
can't sing.
Come on.
I can't, no.
You know what? There was a rumour going around about your singing, and you can't leave me. I can't leave Australia without some proof, one way or the other. Come on.
I can't.
Oh, you mean how?
Come on, come on.
Would that be the rumour that only Labradors can hear certain notes?
The end has come and found us here, with our toys scattered all around us here. Where's the playground, Susie? You're the one who's supposed to know her way around. Where's the playground, Susie? If I don't stay around, if I don't stay around, where's the playground, Susie?
That was beautiful.
And Robbins, Ellis and Jay have A Bride of Christ.
Mary McKillen's going to let us off.
Shit! Would you do that to a real fucking nun?
Hey. Language, nunny.
What?
Language.
Yeah?
Do that again without the rude word.
Okay. Oh! Would you do that to a real nun?
Yeah, that was good. Can we try it just once more? Just maybe, instead of the rude word, maybe the word bloody. Bloody nun. Just one more crack of the old elastic on the cheeky boom. Let's just hear it. Oh, you're a bit scared now.
Oh! You wouldn't do that to a real bloody nun, would you?
Yes, she runs over kangaroos.
Yeah. And you're a cockhead.
You do still, however, look sexier than Mary McKillen, which is impressive.
That little penguin is not that little.
Here, give me a fox, I'll have you.
I don't think the flying nun's going to get off the ground. Okay, we're going to move along now. A therapeutic product.
This is for beauty treatments and stuff.
Guacamole?
like that, and it's like it's mud for your face.
Oh, great.
And stuff. And I was supposed to put on like a hat, but
Oh, no, that'd be demeaning.
that would be
Yeah.
demeaning. So I
And finally, we have this.
Paul, after hearing you sing, I don't want to sing on my own. If it's okay with you, I should like to ask a friend of mine to help me sing this song.
Of course.
Please welcome Randy, ladies and gentlemen.
Randy?
Hey!
How are you, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good to see you.
Yeah.
It's been a little while.
Ready for this?
Working 9 to 5.
What a way
way to make a living, barely getting by.
It's all taken and no given. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. Hey!
9 to 5. The service and devotion.
You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion.
Want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me.
I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. Yeah. Your boss does hate me. He hates me. Hey, Paul, how are you?
I'm very well, Randy. And yourself?
I'm all right.
You're looking good.
It's the studio lighting. It does wonders for my purple complexion.
Hey, congratulations on the award in Melbourne during the comedy festival.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
It was delightful. Surprising and delightful.
You've been together now for quite some time, haven't you? How many shows have you done?
In the hundreds, sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've spent quite a bit of time in this sort of configuration. I'm not so good on the piano, though. Not getting a lot out of that sucker.
It's all right.
You do a good job, though. Hey, there you go. Look at that. Hands. Yeah, opposable thumbs. Not little weird purple sausage things.
Well, it's an absolute joy to have you here, Randy. Will you be staying around for the rest of the show, or is that it for you?
I might come back later if that's cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're happy with that idea?
Hey, thank you.
See you soon.
Cheers, man. Yeah. Sit down.
Thank Randy and Sammy J. More hot puppet action at the end of the show. Now to the game called Giving Headline. Hooper team, explain this, if you please. Style tips, a sinister sister act. What's it about?
Holly?
Sister Act, I was thinking Whoopi Goldberg wearing the hat that he had on in the movie. That's how, as far as I got, but I forgot that I was on a TV show. I was just in my own kind of... Hi. I don't think that's the right answer, so go ahead.
I don't know this story. I can imagine it's some sort of sister is asleep and home, given it the Shane Warne treatment. The other sister woke up and went, "What have you done to me?"
You're getting pretty close.
I think it's, I think sister might be sister. Like it's women.
Thank
you. And I'm going to go with the style tips is...
It's a sinister thing. So the sisters are sinister about their style tips.
Oh my God, I feel like I'm on NCIS. This is awesome. We are so solving a crime right now. This is awesome. I'm going to get you a big slushy. It's brilliant. Let's do it.
That's, it's just sinister sisters are not being so sisterly with their...
Yeah, right.
I think that's pretty much what it is. There's been a study that shows that when women give each other advice, I'm guessing on style and fashion and that sort of thing, when it sounds like it's going to be nice advice, it might not always be the nicest advice that they're giving them. They might be going, no, Lady Gaga, that plastic bag on your head looks fantastic.
They do have it. 5 points, ladies and gentlemen, for that one. See if you can get this one with your logic and your powers of deduction. Grim Eater foiled.
I know this one. For real, I know this one. Didn't know the last one at all. But there was the guy that was crashing funerals and stealing hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah. This guy this guy in Wellington in New Zealand has been going to 4 or 5 funerals a week for the snacks.
Yes.
He's been going to he's like a funeral crasher, which is good because black is slimming, so it's fine. But apparently he just goes for the food to these things. He goes, now that you've fried up the person, could you fry us up some chicken?
I don't think it's so bad. because like he gets snacks and whoever's passed away gets to look more popular than they actually were. Like, there's no losers.
Oh, so it wasn't like the Wedding Crashers where they were trying to pick up chicks. He wasn't trying to pick up or anything.
Come on.
No, just pick up food.
Widows are up for anything.
He was also loading up with a bit of the food and taking it out the door as well. So that seemed a little bit uncharitable.
Outstanding.
Something to aspire to, Michael? And the final one, chocolate fights age. What's that about?
It's more than... I mean, it's obvious, but it's a particular chocolate has been developed that's absolutely loaded with antioxidants and supposedly does actually promote more youthful, elastic skin. So it's a skincare chocolate.
Elastic skin?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
elastic...
Rubber Man and stuff.
Not exactly.
Can't
So,
be
you know,
awesome,
but you know
won't
when
it,
you... Like, if you pull an old person's skin, it tears.
Oh.
It's like it bounces back.
No!
Oh, please.
How would I know that?
So that's why you stopped being a nurse.
Yeah, Fiona O'Loughlin taught me that.
If you pull an old person's skin,
It's because
it
it's actually called elastin, and the elastin has worn down in the skin, and that gives its
Yeah, it doesn't have a bounce back.
elasticity, so it doesn't go back together. It's the breaking down of elastin, which she's saying this certain kind of chocolate.
Apparently
Oh,
promotes...
so is that why they're like
replenish-
you're wrinkly because it breaks down?
Because it's a breaking down of elastin. in your
Wow, I've got to give my scrotum some chocolate.
I mean, you know what? I tell you what, when you just abused your scrotum and then don't talk to it afterwards, it probably needs some chocolate.
Then it literally would be a lolly bag.
Let's go with our first answer.
I'm going to leave it there because we have a guest.
Yeah. You know, there's a glass and a half of full cream.
Oh! 15 points, ladies and gentlemen. Make them stop. The world's largest chocolate maker claims to have come up with a bar that fights wrinkles and slows ageing. Well, I believe them. Don't you? At last, fatties could look smoother and younger. A Swiss company has developed a way of preserving the antioxidants in the cocoa beans during the chocolate making process. Regular consumption not only slows ageing, it gives you a delicious chocolatey feeling. Eat enough and you'll be the youngest looking acne-ridden blob in the dementia ward. Ready to give some good headline, Robin's team?
Yes!
Yeah, okay. Ministers go for a quiet drive.
Looks like Kevin Rudd sort of piled everyone to a minivan and said, so how are we all feeling about the election?
I thought it might have been something to do with the New South Wales ministers because there's not very many of them left. So they get in the car, it's a pretty quiet old drive.
I think it's actually got more to do with the whole, going green. Since we can't have an emissions trading scheme, they're talking about getting some more hybrid cars to drive the ministers around in. So they're quieter cars, they're electric cars. That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh. Right, so we don't get any input.
That's it.
That is right, so they get 5 points. Brit hot on ice ending.
We all knew she'd go that way.
I thought this might have been about the London Olympics. They might have had an ice-capade sort of closing ceremony.
Would that be Brits then? Brits hot on?
Oh, grammar.
Are you suggesting it could be Ms Spears herself?
Oh, that Brit.
So she's decided to mime ice skating now. Fantastic. I think that once again, during the week, she came out and said, because Walt Disney is famously... Yeah.
Frozen.
Frozen.
Oh, cryogenics.
Yeah, Walt Disney's Frozen.
Britney does make me cryogenic. I see her.
And Britney's now said that she wants to be put into the deep freeze when she passes away, so future generations can defrost her and be scared.
Oh, that would be amazing if so. Imagine her waking up next to Walt Disney and going, how much did I drink last night?
5 points, they do have it. Brittany on ice. And the final one for you, a case of sheer idiocy.
It's a new beer. I have 2 cases of sheer idiocy, mate.
That would sell in this country. That would sell like hotcakes in this country.
Oh, I know what this one is.
Yeah?
It's in New Zealand. It's shear because it's to do with sheep. And these blokes in New Zealand stole 14 sheep and put them in a car.
No.
And the police caught them while they were driving.
Well, they were cunning. They thought they'd cunningly disguise them as car seat covers. Yeah, so they piled them into a car and they just rammed them in.
Thank you, mate. Rammed them in. Mikey Robbins with the gold. Yes, a couple of New Zealand criminals who stole 14 sheep were caught with the animals in their car. They would have got away with it too, except they had a car full of sheep. 14 sheep in New Zealand, that's technically a harem. It's their idea of pimp my ride. It was a case of wham bam, thank you, lamb. They wanted front and side airbags. Once a jolly swagman, now a couple of Kiwis. The arresting officer said, "You guys, out of the car. Now you. After the break, we bring in the couch. Couch.